Traffic law enforcement officers are expected to be out in full force during this holiday season on our roads. Let's speak to Xolani Fihla of JMPD now on whether motorists are following the rules and what they intend to do about it. Xolani, thank you so much for your time, and I'm sure you've seen those scenes coming out of Limpopo into a Beitbridge border post. I'm sure we are not experiencing as chaotic a scene. What's happening on the roads locally?
What I can tell you is that the roads in Johannesburg are really, really busy. We find that this time of the year, there's a lot of people who are leaving to different destinations, whether they're going home, like we saw in the shots, they're going to Zimbabwe, or they're going to the different holiday destinations. But this year is a bit different due to the COVID-19 situation. We're finding that a lot of people are staying put in Joburg. So the measures that we've put in place as JMPD is that we are having a lot of drinking and driving roadblocks, roadside checks and stop and searches. And this past weekend, we did find that a lot of motorists were actually driving under the influence of alcohol. So we do have high visibility patrols, and we're just sending a stern message to those who are not complying to DMA regulations and also to the rules of the road, that officers are there in full force, and we will take full measures in ensuring that the law is complied.
Very surprised, at some of the things that you're telling us, because this is not a usual Christmas that we are going into. So one would expect, with the high visibility of JMPD and other law enforcement authorities, that people would act and behave differently. So have you been making arrests in these past couple of days during these roadblocks?
Yes, there has been a number of arrests. I can tell you that just this past weekend, there's been more than 50 people who were arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. And that's through operations we've done as JMPD, and also through joint operations in Gauteng. We've got Operation Ukai Mulao, which is a multidisciplinary operation with all the law enforcement agencies in Gauteng, and that's including the Gauteng Liquor Board also. So we have seen a really, really high number of people who have been arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. And it is a really big problem because we do know that driving under the influence of alcohol is one of the major causes of fatal accidents.
I would imagine this week is probably one of, the highest, where you'll be seeing the highest number of road users on the roads, given the fact that we are heading to Christmas on Friday. What are some of your plans around, of your plans leading up to Friday? And are you expecting high numbers of users maybe on Thursday, or what are your plans around that?
No, that's true. We are expecting high numbers of people who are going to be on the roads. This Christmas is totally going to be a different Christmas than other years, because usually in Johannesburg, when it comes to Christmas Eve and Christmas time, it gets really quiet when people are chilling with their families. But we are expecting that a lot of people are going to be on the roads. So they're going to expect a lot of drunken driving roadblocks, a lot of roadside checks, and a lot of stop and searches. And what we've also done is that we have received numerous complaints of problematic areas where on-site liquor consumption is being done. So we have been deploying officers from as early as 10 in the morning just to monitor those places and to send a stern message that we are there and we are going to keep an eye on that.
And in terms of COVID-19 regulations, are you finding that people are complying as far as that is concerned? Especially in vehicles, people are encouraged to open their windows and to limit the number of people in vehicles. And also, if there's more than 2 people, at least wear a mask.
Unfortunately not. Some people are complying, but most are not. So we have to tell them that please wear your mask. And what we do find that also in these places of entertainment, when we do get there and it's after the stipulated time and we ask them, where's your mask? And the people, they don't have masks. And we ask ourselves that how did you actually go into that place without having your mask, because it is stipulated that if you do go, you must have your mask. So it shows that people are not complying, and it's a really, really a serious concern. So we're just pleading to the members of the public that please comply to the regulations of DMA, because we are seeing a really high rise in the COVID-19 cases, and especially here in Gauteng. That's why there is a second wave, and that's why the Honorable President did put in regulations and restrictions regarding that. So we are seeing a really big problem, but we are appealing that they do comply.
All right, Xolani, that's where we have to leave it for now. Thank you so much for your time. Xolani Fihla from the JMPD, giving us that daily update on what's happening on our roads.